Whether we like it or not, and believe me, I very much don't like it, part of our job in accounting and finance, especially at the manager roles or sometimes the controller roles, is to respond to the fire drills and last minute frantic requests for information that people probably knew they needed but didn't ask you until the 11th hour. So there's a very easy way to handle that within Velixo. Say, for example, I'm using Velixo with Sage Intacct. Well, somebody comes and asks, oh, I need to see the details of all the AP bills right now. And rather than panicking and trying to figure out how to pull that report or put that report together, we can simply use Velixo's query builder. So we can insert a query and then find the object that we want. For example, AP bill, typing with plain old English language, and choosing the fields that I want to see. For example, maybe I know, okay, this person needs to see the bill number. They need to see the date. So, for example, the GL posting date. They need to see the amount. And I'll put in here, the total amount of the bill. And one other thing, maybe they'll need to see the vendor, right? So the vendor ID, and why don't I throw in the name? So you notice I'm just sitting here and picking the different fields. Now, the next level of this, though, is that we may want to drill down into this information. And rather than making drill down a giant custom IT project, on any field, you can simply look for this field called record URL. And if you can find the record URL for that field, that means you're going to have a very easy drill down at your fingertips. So I picked the different fields that I want. I can, of course, rearrange these. So why don't I go ahead and I'm going to put the vendor ID and the vendor name first. I'll leave the bill number where it is, the GL posting date where it is. So everything else is fine. Now, if I need to, I can filter based on maybe things I know that somebody is looking for. I'm going to leave that alone for now. And last but not least, I'm going to stick this into an Excel table because that's going to make it extremely easy for me to review. And with that, I'll just go ahead and click Insert. And this one trick that I do pretty much all the time when I make tables is going to make it 100% less intimidating for somebody who you're working with. And that is Excel's standard hyperlink formula. So I'm going to say here, give me the hyperlink of this record URL, but name it link. Now I can hide this record URL because somebody viewing that doesn't really need to see it. I can format my links because I'm in Excel. So I'll format my links as a nice blue here, and I'll put them underlined. And just like that, I now have a list of my vendor bills. And on any of these vendor bills, I can go ahead and click the link. And that link is going to open up and take me directly to that bill in Sage Intacct. Here's the bill. I can review that. I can look at the attachment that's on that bill within the system. And I've just made my analysis much easier and eliminated the panic. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, feel free to contact us anytime.